Hi, my name is Sam Maloney. I'm here to guide you through a meditation on concentration and mindfulness. Please find a quiet space where you will not be disturbed for the next 15 minutes in order to really get the most out of this meditation. Let's start by finding your seat. You may choose to sit on one or two yoga blocks or maybe a nice comfortable pillow underneath your sit bones. However you choose to sit today, make it feel safe and comfortable. Also make it feel strong. You may choose to sit on top of your heels, toes tucked under, or crisscross legs seated on top of a folded blanket. Once you're seated, begin to sit up nice and tall. Your shoulders stacked over your hips so that you're not leaning too far forward or too far back. The crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling. Set your palms on top of your thighs face down. Allow them to feel heavy. Gently close your eyes. Bring your attention to the natural flow of the breath. The breath flows in. The breath flows out. Notice each inhale. Notice each exhale. Begin to count the breath to quiet the thinking. Breathe all the way in, all the way out, and count one breath. Breathe all the way in, all the way out, and count two breaths. When you stay with counting the breath, notice your focus deepen. Count all the way up to 10, and then begin again. Whenever you notice that your mind has shifted focus, gently bring it back to the breath. This mindfulness meditation is noticing when we are distracted and returning to our focus. Distracting thoughts are a normal part of sitting. The mind wanting to engage in thoughts and thinking is inevitable. The most important thing is the attitude of coming back. Each time you notice your mind wandering from the breath, see this as an invitation to return to mindfulness. With patience, with non-judgment. Return to counting each breath, noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. Always come back to the breath with compassion for yourself, merely taking note of where your mind is and gently redirecting it. Breathe all the way in, all the way out. Count 1. Breathe all the way in, all the way out. Count 2. Notice the mind's tendency to jump around, its tendency to not want to sit still. Notice as thoughts arise, the mind wants to cling on to them and add thoughts to them. Mindfulness is simply noticing when this is happening and coming back to the breath. It is not an aim to stop our thoughts entirely. Rather, it is becoming aware of the mind's jumpy tendencies and meeting those tendencies with acceptance and self-compassion. If you have a jumpy mind, just notice its busyness. When you're clinging on to thought, simply take yourself back. Breathe all the way in, all the way out. Count 1. Breathe all the way in, all the way out. Count 2. If you notice the impatience of this meditation, let it be impatient. If you notice any dullness of this meditation, let it be dull. If you notice any discomfort of this meditation, simply take note and let the discomfort arise. Breathe all the way in, all the way out. Count 1. Breathe all the way in, all the way out. Count 2. Begin to deepen your breath. Breathing in through the nose, sigh out the mouth. Once more, breathe in through the nose, sigh out the mouth. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring awareness to the body and blink your eyes open. Inhale big, stretch your arms up overhead. And exhale, bring your hands down to heart center in prayer. Thank you for taking time out of today for yourself and establishing meditation practice for you today. Thank you for meeting yourself exactly where you are and giving yourself the gift of practicing mindfulness. I definitely see and acknowledge you, whether we've met or not. And I want you to know that you are whole and complete exactly the way you are. Let's bow our heads together and say, Namaste.